on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Know that it hurts, baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up.
Well, this is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars! Bashir Tootin, 65 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. The slot man in motion right. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. 2nd down and 3. Now here's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. Baker-Tootin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow, you're quick.
Once I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Open man is tipped in. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
A gain of 14. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, of that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Hey, Lion! This is hot. Hey, kill!
Play action. It's Lawrence. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars.
Hey, Jupiter!
1st and 10 at
Red
the
on red.
48-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Great job. Take right.
Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
11. Let's go.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Son, it's hot.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Hey, Kip, think right. Go, go. Lou, Phil.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Mahomes now to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
15. Attack. Yellow.
And again, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now they'll empty out the backfield. Looking to throw is Mahomes. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jaguars 14. Harrison Butker in the kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. how does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
We'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. 171 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange, 29 yards. And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Harry. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Walker will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Chiefs 28, Jaguars 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, easy. Route. Phil.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll get this to about the 38.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Rip, 23.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshill Tilton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. They have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to Nikhil Harry.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down.
And it's third down.
Now Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got the first down. Boy, he was dynamite in the wild card game last week. He hasn't disappointed in this game either.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. Hold on these two, hold on these two.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He's got the first down. Boy, he was dynamite in the wild card game last week. He hasn't disappointed in this game either.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
38. Jaguars 28. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. Their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. And what a call, because they ran a triple out route. 3 guys running out routes at varying depths. And then they let an inside receiver try and sneak free and run deeper downfield, and he does. And the defense out of sorts here, and it turns into a big play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First down. A gain of 15.
Walker now on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Patrick going to change the play.
At the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll drop to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Hey, I'm gun.
And the Jaguars first down.
Here's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
30 left. Silver.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Kansas City.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Tipton. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes now to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll find Harry on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Up the middle, Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. 2nd and 9 now. And Mahomes will do it himself. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Take right open.
At the Chiefs' 31.
Now Lawrence to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what ended up.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Velus Jones, 76 yards. And the Chiefs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 24.
Jaguars 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, 11.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Here we go, Sahar. Here we go, Sahar. Go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down.
Turton is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Side. Silver.
They'll run here with Rodriguez. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Chris Rodriguez taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, 43, 15, 43, 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, kill. Hey, go.
Lawrence. And Thomas has it. He's into space past the 25. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Red.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bayshore Tootin scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for two.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Take right, open. Silver.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Chiefs 59, Jaguars 49.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
It's a gain of 11. And the
11, 30 left.
Down.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hands it off out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Jaguars on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Jaguars first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bayshore Tootin punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game.
57. Camp Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll work down inside the 45.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. That's caught right side by Worthy. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
To the 27-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
27-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Jaguars 57. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, Ron!
And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
3rd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And